Hey Gemini, this is your weekly reading for March 21st to March 27th. I'm going to start with your emotion pyramid, and then I will clarify with cards from Spirit and cards for connections. All right. Peak of your pyramid is Nine of Hearts. Major players, Four of Hearts, and the Three of Clubs. Let's check out what your root is. Two of Hearts. King of Spades. Your last root. And the Eight of Hearts. Oh, that's pretty close to your peak. That was a hard shuffle, I must say. Let's see why. Okay, so Nine of Hearts is loneliness. Oh, okay. Your major players are disappointment and calmness. But almost like a mild focus on your feeling of disappointment. I feel like it's tied to it's not disappointment about what you're feeling. It's a disappointment of being lonely. It's like the disappointment of not having anybody around. Because you can feel lonely even though people are around. I feel like your loneliness is truly due to people not being around and not due to not feeling like you're connecting with anybody. Your root, which is the emotions that you have to work through, are sadness, rage, and loneliness once again. I think loneliness being both at the peak and what you have to work through is really there for you to understand that just because you're alone doesn't mean you're lonely. But I think maybe you're having a sense of maybe never having connected really with anybody before, or not having connected with anybody truly in a very long time. Or if you have connected with anybody, it's only partially, not fully. And you're really questioning, like at a certain point, did you just give in to only connecting with people in half because you never thought that you could connect in full? Not realizing that maybe there was something more to it. You know, it's one thing being able to connect with other people, but maintaining those connections in a healthy way is another. And I feel like maybe that was your missing piece. Because I see sadness and I see rage. And they're right next to each other in the chart. And I know that they're not the same as your Eight of Hearts and your Nine of Hearts. Because here you are in disappointment, right? And I don't know if you are in disappointment or you're going to end up in disappointment due to the news I'm giving you or due to that realization. That this whole time what was required was inner work and not trying to find people to stick around. It's because when they are around, are you doing what's necessary for them to stay? It's like attraction is not enough. And I think that's really more tied to friendships. I don't really see this as romance, but it could definitely apply. Okay, I'm going to pull some. I was going to say I'm going to pull some spirit cards, but they're leading me to say I'm going to call on spirit now. Maybe you should call on spirit now. Because I think maybe that is what you need to start your inner work or continue or deepen it wherever you are in that journey. Let's see. I see. So there are messages in these cards, but what I'm going to be pulling is truly which archangel you should, or archangels you should be reaching out to. Nice. Really? Okay. Okay, they did give me messages. Now let's find who you should connect with. I think I may be misunderstood. So the messages for you are accept and send healing. You are a being of the universe. And tune into the divine will, open to higher illumination. You're being asked to call upon Archangel Samael to help you choose harmonious responses and responsible responses. Acting within wisdom and grace is something that's going to improve your future connections. Or if you so seek, and if it's so possible, mending ones of the past. Or at least setting things right within ones of the past. You're also asked to call upon your guardian angels and ask for help. I'm going to pull a connection card for you, at least one. Because although you're like transcending into like a spiritual way of dealing with things, I do want to give you a sort of 3D approach. Because I feel like that's going to help situate you until you're in a place where you can move spiritually alone. And the card that I got for you is separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Time apart from people that you are dealing with, whether it's work or whatever, any sort of interactions that you are having, now's the time to really take some time apart into yourself. Going into a deep separation. Those you love, maybe your family as well. The work you need to do requires you to be a step away from others, and it's going to allow you to observe things from a higher place until you've developed your third eye chakra enough to be able to observe things while you're physically there, while you're emotionally there, while you're present, while you're a little more involved. But for the moment, you really do. You see how I pulled you a card to help you in the 3D? You really need to see what it acts like when you look at things from a higher perspective. You need to physically remove yourself so you can spiritually see. Let's see. I'm going to pull you one emotion card. These are not my emotion cards. I'm going to see what emotion is associated with your guardian angel card. Yeah, you're not alone. Your guardian angels are around you. You're never alone because they're always there. Let me see something. And it's not just your guardian angels. There's a whole lot of others. Let me see. The angel number 1010 came out for you. But also here you have, for your guardian angel card, the Jack of Spades. I'm having trouble understanding where rage and your guardian angels meet. But I think it's allow yourself to tune out and truly listen. Do you hear nature? Do you hear the birds? Now do you hear your intuition? All right, Gemini, that is everything I have for you. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you next week. Bye.